What's going on, fellas? Cole Zander here again. So, I was out of town, as I'm sure some of you saw on Casey's YouTube account. We were out of town. We were in Vegas for a little while, so that's why I haven't made a video in the last 10 days or so. Currently, my plan for my upload schedule, it's not set in stone, but it's probably going to be twice a week, every Tuesday and Wednesday, and then either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then once on Saturday. But like I said, that's not totally set in stone yet. Um, so the topic for this video is outcome independence in regards to sales. So on my last video I posted, I had recently said that I didn't really know why I was such a successful closer. I spoke on how I am a 50% closer, or I have a 50% closing rate plus. And I spoke on how I didn't really know why. And somebody in the comments had posted that it's probably because you care so much. Like, you care so much about the person that you're speaking with. And I do agree with that to an extent. No, I agree with that fully. But the other piece of that puzzle is that I'm also independent of outcome. So, to kind of elaborate on this, every time I go into a call, every time I hop on a sales call, would you like to know what's running through my brain? Absolutely nothing. There's nothing going on in my head. I literally have like a little PreCall ritual, in a sense, if you'd like to call it that. I have my coffee, which I've been trying to cut out coffee. I don't think it's that great for you, but that's a different story altogether. But essentially, I have my coffee, and I play guitar for about 5-10 minutes. And I do this before every call that I get on. Why? Because it relaxes me. It just lets me zone in, and there's no real worries at that point. So, when I hop on these calls, I have absolutely no agenda besides how can I help this guy. There's a little saying in the sales industry called commission breath. And the thing is, prospects, they can sense when you have this. So what commission breath is that you're hungry to make money. Like, you're hungry for commission, and that's all you care about when you're on the phone with these people. But the thing is, people are very intuitive, and they can sense that. So the reason that I've been so successful in sales is because I have gained the ability to completely separate myself from the outcome of these calls. Whether I close a deal or not is not like a priority for me. Like, it's not something that I worry about when I'm talking to these guys. So, and the thing is, this translates into dating as well. Like, the guys that want sex the most are the guys that get sex the least. The guys that want a relationship the most are the guys that never have a relationship. Or they're the guys who end up in like a little fling of a relationship for 6 months and then they get dumped or cheated on. The thing is, I have absolutely no agenda behind my calls. I go in with a clear mind. There's literally nothing going on in my brain. I'm not worried about, am I going to have a good discovery? What if I clam up and don't know what to say next? What if I don't know what kind of questions to ask this guy? Does this sound familiar? Those of you that have come from Casey's channel, who were probably, struggling with dating, have probably had these own questions run through your own head when you want to approach a woman. Well, what am I going to talk to her about? What am I going to say? Is she going to like me? Am I going to be charismatic? Is it going to be flirtatious? Is it going to be a good interaction? And the thing is, the second that you think those kind of things, and the second that you are dependent on the outcome of that conversation with a woman, that one specific sales call that you get on, the one specific workout that you do in the gym, that is when you will lose 10 times out of 10. And honestly, I think being able to separate yourself from the outcome is what's going to separate you from the majority of people. If you're in sales, it's what's going to separate you from a 25% closer to a 40% closer versus a 40 to a 50% closer, or whatever the case. Having absolutely no agenda is what will ultimately bring success in literally any aspect of your life. So I know this video was short and sweet, but that's going to do it for me. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also subscribe to me as well, and I'll catch you in the next one.